In 2024, Apple TV Plus delivered an incredible lineup of content, from science fiction to thrilling dramas. In this video, we will discuss 12 incredible Apple TV original films and shows of 2024. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. The Instigators.
Person you want it to be.
What kind of person do you want to be?
The Instigators is a chaotic, fun-filled ride that mixes heist thrills with sharp comedy. Matt Damon and Casey Affleck star as Rory, a straight-laced veteran struggling to get by, and Cobby, a bumbling ex-con with big dreams and no follow-through. Their plan? Pull off an election night heist, targeting a corrupt mayor, played by Ron Perlman. Of course, nothing goes as planned.
Got like 6 zip ties, genius. I have a gun!
Take the money and run.
The robbery spirals into a citywide chase, packed with sharp banter between the leads and hilarious mishaps. Hong Chow shines as Rory's therapist, who gets dragged into the chaos as an unlikely hostage. With an offbeat car chase set to downtown and plenty of Boston flair, this quirky crime comedy delivers on both laughs and thrills. Fly Me to the Moon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fly Me to the Moon, a charming romantic comedy set against the backdrop of the Apollo 11 mission. Directed by Greg Berlanti, the film takes us back to the 1960s, during the height of the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. Kelly Jones, a marketing genius, is brought in to fix NASA's public image ahead of the historic Apollo 11 moon landing and to stage a backup fake moon landing.
This order from the tippy top.
4,
We can't cross the wall but dream.
3. Going around the corner, we'll see you on the other side.
Kelly teams up with Channing Tatum's no-nonsense NASA launch director, creating a delightful clash of personalities that leads to both tension and romance. While the film flirts with the idea of faking the moon landing, it's the electric chemistry between Scarlett Johansson and Tatum that truly steals the show. Disclaimer.
You don't deserve us.
The world needs to know who Catherine Ravenscroft really is.
Directed by Oscar winner Alfonso Cuarón, Disclaimer stars Cate Blanchett as Catherine, a journalist whose hidden past resurfaces in a big way. Forced to confront old secrets, she pulls us deeper into a twisted story of revenge and reckoning with each episode.
Stephen, I know you're there.
You sleep at night.
Blanchett delivers a brilliant performance, joined by Kevin Kline and Sacha Baron Cohen in surprisingly dramatic roles. If you enjoy character-driven mysteries with an intense psychological edge, Disclaimer is a must-watch. Stick with it. Every clue and twist comes together in a way that will leave you stunned. Wolves.
What?
I faced it all.
Stop him!
Brad Pitt and George Clooney are back together, bringing that classic chemistry to Apple TV Plus in Wolves, a fast-paced, funny crime caper directed by John Watts, the guy behind Spider-Man: Homecoming. This time, they play rival fixers called in to handle a tricky situation, a dead body at a fancy hotel. Their back-and-forth banter feels like a throwback to their Ocean's days, which is honestly the best part of the movie.
And yet,
It's some kind of a setup.
you've seen too many movies.
While the cast delivers, and there are plenty of fun moments, the plot itself is pretty simple, and the action scenes aren't gonna blow your mind. It's one of those entertaining films while you're watching, but it might not stick with you long after. Still, Pitt and Clooney's energy keeps it fun. Lady in the Lake. Lady in the Lake is a miniseries set in 1960s Baltimore, starring Natalie Portman as Maddie Schwartz, a Jewish housewife turned investigator, and Moses Ingram as Cleo Johnson, a black activist facing the harsh realities of systemic injustice. The story follows two mysterious murders, a young girl and an African-American woman found in a lake, that pull both women into a web of social and racial tensions.
No matter how
As they dig deeper, the truth becomes far more complicated than it seems, linking their lives in unexpected ways. While the series has received mixed reviews, many praise Portman and Ingram for their powerful performances and the bold take on this period mystery. Dark Matter. Dark Matter is one of the best sci-fi series of 2024. Follows Jason Descent, played by Joel Edgerton, a physicist who is abducted by an alternate version of himself. In this alternate reality, Jason too chose his career over his family, leading to a life filled with scientific success but personal emptiness. As Jason takes over Jason's life, the original Jason embarks on a perilous journey through a chaotic multiverse to reunite with his real family. Each episode unveils new layers of this multiverse, exploring the what-ifs and could-have-beens of Jason's existence. The show's fresh take on multiverse theory and its emotional depth have earned it a dedicated fan base and widespread praise. With Apple TV Plus already renewing it for a second season, Dark Matter promises even more mind-bending twists ahead. Masters of the Air.
Or Sunshine Fair.
I think we may be done.
We are gonna sit here and take it. We're gonna stick with our mission as long as we can fly.
Masters of the Air is a historical war drama based on the 2007 book of the same name. The series features a star-studded cast, including last year's Oscar nominees Austin Butler and Barry Keoghan. Produced by Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks, the duo behind the iconic Band of Brothers, the show follows the airmen of the 100th Bomb Group of the United States Army Air Forces during World War II. Known as the Bloody 100th for the heavy losses they suffered, the group faces perilous bombing raids over Nazi Germany.
The sky.
Are we Tuskegee men or what? Sir, yes, sir!
Be with them traversing the air in darkening storms.
The series vividly portrays the frigid conditions, lack of oxygen, and the relentless terror of combat at 25,000 feet. With Hollywood blockbuster quality production, courtesy of Apple's significant investment, Masters of the Air is a gripping and visually stunning depiction of heroism and sacrifice during one of history's darkest times. Blitz. Blitz is a powerful World War II drama from director Steve McQueen. Set in London during the Nazi bombings, the story follows George, a young boy sent to the countryside for safety. But George, determined and fearless, escapes the evacuation train to make his way back to his mother, Rita. His journey across a devastated city is full of danger, while Rita faces the harsh realities of war, working in a munitions factory and volunteering at shelters. McQueen captures the gritty truth of wartime London, from looting to the struggles faced by marginalized communities. Presumed Innocent.
Your DNA was found at the scene.
They could put you away forever.
Is there something else?
I did not kill her. Sick! They have no case, so they're trying to free.
Presumed Innocent is a must-watch legal drama based on Scott Turow's acclaimed novel. Jake Gyllenhaal stars as Rusty Sabech, an assistant district attorney in Chicago who finds himself entangled in a complex murder case involving his colleague and former lover, Carolyn Palamas, portrayed by Renata Rainsve. Directed by Greg Yaitanes and Anne Sawitsky, the series delivers suspenseful twists and gripping cliffhangers that keep you hooked. Gyllenhaal's performance is exceptional, marking one of his finest roles to date, with realistic courtroom scenes and a stellar supporting cast, including Peter Sarsgaard as a vengeful lawyer. Presumed Innocent stands out as a compelling and expertly crafted legal thriller. Manhunt Apple TV.
Surrender, may God be my judge!
Manhunt is a thrilling 7-part series that dives into the chaotic aftermath of President Lincoln's assassination. Based on James L. Swanson's best-selling book, the show follows the intense 12-day search for John Wilkes Booth and his co-conspirators. It's not just a history lesson, it's a gripping crime drama filled with twists and jaw-dropping moments.
All of this can be broken. Your devil by his
This is a conspiracy to dismember our government.
With a star-studded cast, including Hamish Linklater, Tobias Menzies, and Anthony Boyle, the show brings these historic characters to life in powerful performances. If you're a fan of historical dramas, this one's a must-watch. Silo Season 2.
You're frightened. I'm not afraid of the rebellion.
Apple TV's hit sci-fi series Silo is back for Season 2, picking up right where it left off. The show dives deeper into the lives of the last 10,000 humans surviving in a massive underground bunker cut off from a deadly, toxic world above. Based on Hugh Howey's dystopian novels, Silo follows Juliet, played by Rebecca Ferguson, an engineer determined to uncover the truth behind a loved one's mysterious death. Along the way, she uncovers dangerous secrets that could upend life for everyone in the silo.
Nothing's gonna stop me from trying.
Season 1 ended with a jaw-dropping cliffhanger, Juliet escaping the silo and catching her first glimpse of the outside world. Now, Season 2 ramps up the tension, delivering shocking twists and emotional punches, especially in its later episodes. Rebecca Ferguson and Tim Robbins shine with gripping performances, and the show's production design keeps you fully immersed in the silo's grim, suffocating atmosphere. Sugar.
And everything loose lands in Los Angeles. After all this time, is this place starting to turn me upside down?
Let's talk about Sugar, that 2024 Apple TV Plus series way too many people slept on. Colin Farrell plays John Sugar, a private detective bouncing between Tokyo and the States to track down a missing girl. Classic noir setup, right? But here's the kicker. As he digs into kidnappings and family skeletons, the show itself starts pulling the rug out from under you. Farrell absolutely nails this role, all quiet intensity and worn-down charm.
There's someone keeping an eye on me.
She was really scared.
Scared of what?
And the vibe? They're shooting these moody Tokyo nights in LA grit, like they're painting a film noir canvas. Sharp dialogue, too. The kind that'd make Bogart smirk. Yeah, some critics called it slow. And okay, maybe the plot takes some sharp turns that aren't for everyone. If you're craving a detective story that respects the classics, but isn't afraid to get weird with it, give Sugar a shot.